going to present you my final project of this master. It is focused on the goal of how to combat climate change, following the indicator of improving education, raising awareness and capacity on climate change, and early warning. Well, first of all, in order to know which path I should take, I made some research about what actions were already being taken for the climate change and regarding technology, and I found that there were some YouTube videos, articles, advertisements, documentaries, manifestations, but I had the idea to combine all of this information in one single application, where I would create an application that would contain different sections where you can have information if you need, like tutorial lessons or YouTube videos, articles, commentaries. Then you would have a section that would teach you what you can do to avoid climate change or reduce the impact, and the third section would have a question section where if you have any doubt or you want to contribute to the application and add new things, you could use it. Well, first, this application would be targeted to people from around 14 years old until 65 years old, because that's the people I thought that would have a device with which they can use the technology. But first of all, in order to understand the concept of climate change better and know what to include in the application, I had to make some deep investigation about it and about what are the activities that we do in our daily life that contribute to climate change. After this investigation was made, I had to make sure that the individuals and the people were willing to download this app and found it important and useful. So I made a focus group where around 15 people were joined in one room, between as well aged from 14 years old until 65, different kinds of ages, and I asked some questions such as how much do they feel they know about climate change, what do they think they can do to change it, and what activities they do in their daily life, etc. And the result was that the older participants did not know much and were not willing to change their habits and were resistant to change, whereas the younger the participants were, the more willing they were to change their habits and in order to combat climate change. So the conclusion of this focus group was very positive, where all the individuals were willing to download the app. However, the younger people were not willing to pay for it because they thought that they had different ways to get information about the topic. Later, in the rest of the project, we can find the description of the application, how it will be divided in the 3 sections that I said before, and an image of how it will be displayed. Finally, there is a conclusion explaining that climate change is important and we have to take action in this issue, because just by changing small daily habits that we have, we can contribute. It can be a big impact to the climate change. However, it's obviously that not only us can change the world, but we need also some help, especially from governments and everybody's contribution. So we need to take action into this chapter.